Today we're looking at a Cabela's lantern. It's a combo lantern. It's got a flashlight function and a lantern function. It expands. It's only 10 bucks. If you want to use it in flashlight mode, there is a button there, but this whole thing's black. And so I had a little bit of trouble finding the button all the time until I realized that it's right between the mounts for this handle, because this handle will unclip. If you want to hang it in the other direction, you just squeeze these, pop it out, and then wrap it around and hook it into these here. You can hang it vertically like that. But if you're looking for this button, just know that it's right between those mounts. So even in the dark, you can feel for those. There's nothing else that's like that around the entire flashlight. So you can feel the end of it, and then those two, and you know the button's right there beneath it. This is 300 lumens. This is what it looks like. It looks like a single LED with the flashy stuff around it. It reminds me of the old school flashlights. It's about that strength as well. There is a hot spot in the middle there where it's really bright, and then it floods out and you can kind of see the edge of that. So it does have a wide angle, and it does not zoom. There's no zoom function on here. There's texture around this. It does pull up like that in lantern mode. Wow, somebody's impressive vehicle just went by. I am super impressed. Can I have your autograph? Not a lot of candela going on in this light. The battery compartment is under here. It does come with the batteries inside there. Gonna probably have a slip in there blocking the battery. So when you get this, twist that cap off, pull that slip out. Just 3 AA's there. Let's put that back on with the twists. All set. Let's look at some of the dimensions of this light. When this lantern is collapsed, it's about 5.5 inches that way, and it's around 3 inches if you account for the total width here, a 3-inch diameter. Now if you expand this out, pretty close to 9 inches. If you count the strap at the top here, if you take that off, it's about 8. There doesn't appear to be a way to turn the light off when you do expand it. You can also have it in lantern mode, and then you can turn the flashlight on as well. But that beam, when you've got them both on, is pretty weak going out the front. It weighs next to nothing. It's basically the weight of the batteries. But this plastic is actually, it doesn't feel super weak. Some of the flashlights, you could bend them if you push on them. This one's not like that. It's pretty solid plastic. And as far as how long the light lasts, I have seen figures of 8 or 18 hours in the different light modes. Inside here, there's some pretty thin wiring. This is what it looks like underneath the light. There's not much going on in here. This is the light itself, and this is just directly underneath. This plastic sits on top of that. Then you've got this little flange. To me, definitely worth the money if you have a location where you don't want to spend a lot of money on a light, and you do need to have a light just in case. Then you're only spending $10. And because it's batteries, you can replace the batteries whenever you want. I feel like a robot is staring at me over here. This is what it looks like in the spooky shed. It's about 9 feet to that back wall. You can see that there's a huge spot right in the middle, and then there's a little bit of floodlight around it. It's a pretty wide beam. And let's see what it looks like in the lantern mode. Probably a little too bright to see in the footage, but this is behind the camera, kind of lighting the space. 3 strips of light in there. Cabela's lantern. For a $10 light, this one's pretty good.